specialist in equine hoof care, including the trimming and balancing of horses' hooves. A horse should be seen by a farrier every 6 weeks or so. For a young horse like Brian, maintaining focus can be a problem for the whole session, but with patience and by rewarding positive behaviour, he will improve each time. The excess length is clipped off, then a rasp is used to make the edges smooth. While he is young and doesn't do any work on bitumen, he doesn't need any shoes on. Once he is in proper work, he will get metal or polyurethane shoes to protect his feet from chipping. During the recent hot weather, I introduced Brian to having a bath. Initially he was apprehensive and found the hose a bit scary, but it wasn't long until he realised that the cool water was actually quite enjoyable. Then scraped off the excess water to get him used to that too. He did really well, especially considering how irritating the flies were. Brian is just starting out on the road to become a harness horse. He's at an age now that he can learn all of the foundations that he will need in his older life. In this part of the video, I am putting a harness on him for the very first time. He has had a roller on before, but this is the first time with a crupper and the breeching. The breeching on a harness is effectively the brakes when used with the vehicle without brakes on it. The straps pull into the large hamstring muscles to prevent the carriage moving forward. The crupper is the part that sits along his back and loops under his tail. Its role is to help hold everything in place. He was quite relaxed about the whole process, and I gave him plenty of time to take it all in. I used string to connect the breeching to the girth, firstly to stop it dangling so low, but also to give him a bit of a feeling of the strap sitting on his hamstrings. He's growing pretty quickly. The throat latch on the bridle I used last time was too short to reach this time, so I just tucked it out of the way. It's funny how much he seems to like his bridle. Whenever I hold it up to put him on, he starts grabbing the cheek pieces with his mouth, very keen to get it on. This makes getting the bit in place a bit tricky, but we get there eventually. He was such a good boy that I even decided to put the breastplate and traces on, then took him for a little walk. The harness he is wearing is the very first harness I owned, Calvin's original harness, and it is already nearly too small for Brian. Excited for the next steps with this gorgeous horse. I'd love for you to follow his journey. Please like and subscribe to make sure you keep up with our progress in the next videos.